Hello there, and welcome back. My name's KJ Bell, and this is Stardew Valley. And against my better judgment, I am recording another, probably not a full episode, but we just wrapped up a week on, not quite a week, most of the week, on Ecudorp Farm. So now we're going to Ecudorp, which is our produce farm. So we're going to do some setting up here. Here we are. I'm all blondie. We're on the standard farm. We have letters. We're going to ignore Willie. Now this is going to be an endeavor. I need a chest. I forgot to put stuff away. Inside, we want our chest here. And we're going to throw these things in it. Okay, so this is a big ol' endeavor, like as I said. And I forgot we're going to have to move the greenhouse again. We don't have to move it very much. We just move it back a little bit. But we also are not going to be able to set everything up exactly today, which is fine, I suppose. But, okay, we will get started, which means I need some things. Namely, brick floor. And we are moving the house, I think. Yes, we are. All right. So that has to happen later. Okay. I don't know if we'll need money, but I'm going to write it down anyway. Big chest, 5. Workbench. Oh, have I not done that? I haven't done that. Let's do that. All right, let's see. We start one down from the fence, and this goes all the way over, I think. Yes. And then this is what we use to base everything else off of. Okay. And we're going to completely do this so that we don't get any weedage. 1, 2, 3, and then this goes up all the way to Grandpa's grave. We have Grandpa's grave. This comes all the way somewhere. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And the greenhouse is going to go there. So that's where yeah? Yep. Okay. So greenhouse goes to there. 2, 3. And then that comes over like that. Am I going to do this? I don't think I can plant anything there anyway, but I'm going to like how that looks better. Can I put path over that? Yeah, let's just make it consistent. Just pave right over Grandpa. And then this gets cut in half. Cool. And then this marks where we go all the way down. Whee! And I do mean all the way. I think we have 2 tiles of things up here. So this comes over. This comes over. And then 1, 2, 3. This comes all the way up to perfect. All right, loving this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay, cool. And then this comes over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this goes all the way up, and we should hit, yes, love that. 1, okay. Now I should hang on, hang on. So, level with this. This comes all the way across. Oh, does that go all the way across? It does. Okay, good. And then this comes all the way down. Okay. And around the pond here, we have some double wide pathing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This comes down to here, and that should create, okay, yeah, yeah. And then this is, we go here, and we go 1 over, and that makes, okay, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So theoretically, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, perfect. Yeah, okay. Okay, good. And this is a double path right here, as is this way, which will leave 1, 2, yep, okay, cool. The distance is tricky. Let's see. We want 1, 2, 3, and that comes up like that, and that comes over like that. And that's the bottom here. And take it off the farm just because I like how that looks. Oh, didn't realize it was already quitting time. Whoopsie daisy. We're just gonna get rid of those and run back up here and go to bed. Okay, we're gonna finish outlining this. I think I need path here, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna finish our outline here, and then I'm actually gonna go to bed. Myself, personally. So this is double wide path right here. Maybe triple. No, it just looks like double. Okay, let's get the rest of what's happening up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on. I think this is where we deviate. Okay, let's see. Oh, you know what I think I forgot to do? Did I zoom out? I did not. That's better. Okay, I forgot. I like it at 90, and I forgot to zoom out. Huh? Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And up. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And then we have a little deviation happen. This goes all the way down. And this one goes all the way down. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This comes all the way across. Not all the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It goes down. This comes up. That does not go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This does not go over anymore, right? Yeah, okay. Okay. Good. Okay. So that's all of that. Then this right here is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this comes over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a little patio area. Not really. Oh. Okay. And then is this whole thing? No. This is, we continue like we were. So 1, 2, 3, this is where the sprinklers go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is where the sprinklers go. 1, 2, 3. Path? Yeah. And then this goes over. And this goes down. Not quite all the way. Or does it? Uh-oh. I don't remember. 1, 2, 3. Ah. I think this is double. That seems right. If I remember correctly, which I'm not certain I do, but I think I do. Okay, and so this is our layout, minus the greenhouse being here. But we can, oh, hang on. We need to do more splits, I forgot. Okay. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. That goes up like that. This goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And over there, well, now I'm confused. I don't know. I think I put this in the original plan and then took this area out. I think that's what I did, actually. But I don't know, we'll see. I can go ahead and do that right now. Okay, cool. Oh, there's still this. Still got to split that. Okay, but that's fine. I'm going to go to bed, and then I'm actually going to go to bed in real life. So I will see you in a second. I'm back. Y'all, it has been a day. So here we are on Ecudorp Farm, where we are going to finish our pathing. Starting by doing this. Oh, that's not right. Oh, because that's not right. Oh, no. Oh, no. I thought this was a bigger area. That's how the day has gone. Like I said, it's been a day. I went to yoga earlier and I walked in and the instructor was like, "How are you?" And I said, "I don't know." Because that's the kind of day it's been. I don't know how I am. Okay, and then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that looked wrong. But it's not. We're good. Okay, now I can't move the greenhouse yet. which annoys me. But what else is new? I kind of want to get rid of these patches, honestly. I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to take these out. And I don't know what I'm going to do up here. I guess we'll put a coop here since it wants us to build one. Other than that, it might just be space. That will, I don't know. Maybe I won't do anything with it. I don't know. I'll keep that there. Okay. And then you know what, just for the look of it, let's do our usual this. Okay, and I am unsure how many sprinklers we're going to need. Oh, that's not what I want. So I'm going to, ooh, you know what I'll do? I will simply get too big of a supply. There's what I want. And then I'll subtract 999. I'll subtract whatever we have left over from 999. Iridium sprinkler will have some qualities. And then I do want some pressure nozzles. Okay. Alrighty. Here we go. It's complicated over here, so we're not going to deal with that just yet. We're just going to lay out the easy things that we know. We're just going to do the easy stuff we know right now, because that's what we need to do in life. You know, this really is the perfect game for when you've had a bad day. I don't even know if it was bad. Like, really, when he asked me, how are you? I was like, I honestly do not know, which is a very odd thing, but it's true. Because here's the thing, when somebody asks me how I am, I try not to lie anymore, because we have this like cultural convention that basically dictates that when somebody asks you that question, you are supposed to say fine or okay or good, no matter how you are. And I hate that. And I think it would be, I honestly think our society and maybe our country would be in a better place if we could just be freaking honest when we're not. I remember there was a manager at my survival job that one day he asked me how I was, and I said, yeah, I'm fine. And he said, fine, you should be fantastic. And it pissed me off so much, because it's like, you don't know if it took, you don't know, sometimes it takes a Herculean effort for people to get to fine. Don't tell people how to feel. It just made me so angry. So yeah, he asked me how I was, and I was like, I don't know. Okay, now there's some complicated things here, because, so this looks weird, and so does the other thing around the pond, because this is going to be for the rice and the taro tubers that grow better when they're close to water. So that goes there. That goes on the corner. And so we've got some overlap with the sprinklers. That, oh, I can't see, because I've covered up that rock. Okay, it goes one above that. And then this goes on this corner. Huh, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. So yeah, right here. And then this one goes there. Okay, so that's all the weirdness there. And then over here, we have, let's see, that goes there. This is in this little nook there. That looks right. Yeah, that looks right. Okay. And then this goes there. And then we got one here. So yeah, there's plenty of overlap. And this one's up here and over there. This one is over there. And then we want a quality one here. And an iridium one. Is that level with the rest? Yep. Okay. And this one's level with the rest of those. Yep. Okay. There we go. That's all the weirdness. Now we just plop these where they go. And we'll figure out nozzles. I think I want pressure nozzles on all of those ones that are around the pond. Yeah, I do. Oh, it's 5:50. Oopsie daisy. Gotta go to bed. And once again, I really should be going to bed in real life, but I'm not. And I'm also drinking caffeine. Joja Mart has done its thing. Okay, we got to remember to go to the community center today before the time is up. This one's a regular iridium. So, I feel like I just want to babble about today. Because it is... So some things were happening that made me spiral in an anxiety sense. And I don't normally do that. I don't normally have anxiety issues. But sometimes it just hits you just right, you know? And it's like... It was one of those days where I was questioning like every life decision I've made in the past few years. Especially a couple lately that it's like I made a decision that was supposed to make things easier in a certain area of my life. And it looks like that might not be the case. There was supposed to be some consistency that came from this decision. And it looks like that may not be happening. And that's very, very frustrating. And so it just made me spiral quite a bit. And these are the times when I have to tell myself that it's okay to spiral, as long as you don't like let it overwhelm you. And that's really hard to do. Do I want nozzles on those too? Yep. Okay. Because here's the thing that we don't talk about enough as a society. Nobody knows what they're doing. Okay? Like you are a kid and you think, oh, well, by the time I'm an adult, whenever I'm this age, I'm going to have it figured out. And no, you're not. No, you're not. And that's okay. It's totally fine. Nobody knows what they're doing. And if somebody tells you that they absolutely know what they're doing, they are lying. Like, sure, we can know what we're doing in a moment, right? But like just in life in general, we don't know. We're all just making it up as we go. And we don't talk about that enough. And I wish we would. Just like I wish we would stop that cultural lie I was talking about earlier with I'm fine. It's like, no, you're not. And it's okay to not be fine. It's okay to not be fine. It's okay to not be fine. It's okay to not know what you're doing. As hard as that is to say. And I'm saying this to myself as much as I am to you. These are the days that make me wonder. It's like, what if I wasn't on antidepressants? Oh, God, imagine how bad it would be. because I am, and I have been for a few years now. I resisted for a long, long time getting on antidepressants because I didn't think my depression was bad enough, right, to warrant it. I was like, I don't want to be taking a pill every day. That feels like it would be controlling me a little bit, and I don't like the idea of that. And that was a decision. And it was, I meant to go to Robin's, I forgot. It was fine for a while. It was okay for a little bit. I sort of had tracked my depression, and I realized that I was like on every 2 months or so, I called them my depression dips. And I would have, a few days, a week that I would dip down and things would be harder. And then I would come back up and everything would be okay. And then 2018 happened. And at the end of 2017, I was prepared. I knew that based on the cycle, that right at the new year, I was going to have a dip. And I was like, okay, here it comes. And I'm bracing. And it wasn't until the middle of February, end of February, that I realized I had not come back up. And it got dark. And it got really hard. And I was lucky enough to know that there were some resources. I knew that the LA, I forgot these ones with pressure nozzles. The Los Angeles LGBT Center had a mental health department. And so I took myself there, and it was one of the hardest things I had to do because, so here's the thing, I don't like asking for help. I'm very much one of those people that's like, it's okay to ask for help, but not me. I don't ask for help. And so when it came to going to ask for that help, it was very hard. And I had to go to the office. I had to go to the center, and I had to walk in to the building and walk up to an information desk. I'd never been there before. And I had to ask somebody, I said, I need to know where to go for mental health counseling. Which at the time felt like I was saying, hello, I am admitting defeat. And it made me feel very, very weak. It made me feel like I had failed. And they told me, okay, you go to the fourth floor. So I took the elevator up to the fourth floor, and it opens, and there's a doorway there, and the doorway was open, and I thought this makes sense. And so I walk in, and I ask a second person. I said, I need to know where to go for therapy. And I was in the wrong place. They said, yes, it's around the corner. So I have to go around the corner and ask for a third time. I have to look at a third person and say, I need help. And by that point, I was just breaking because it was so counter to everything that every story I told myself about myself up to that point. And I got an intake appointment, and I got some help. And it took a little bit because they are never as well staffed or funded as the need is. But I got in and I got help, and up until that point I had resisted the idea of medication. And there were two things that really helped me accept it. One of them was an interview that Kristen Bell did with Sam Jones. And she said in that interview, I've counted all these things, so now I'm throwing away the extras. She said in that interview, I don't remember where she heard it, but the phrase, you would never deny a diabetic their insulin. So why is this any different? And that really stuck in my head. And then I had started taking the meds, but I was still a little hesitant. I still wasn't liking it. And I was watching the Netflix reboot of One Day at a Time. And in that show, the main character, Penelope, is on antidepressants, and she realizes one day that she's feeling better, so she stops taking them, and things get bad. And at one point she goes to her friend, neighbor, landlord, who is an alcoholic, recovering alcoholic. And because she has snapped at him. He's said something about her being off of her meds, and she snapped at him. And he said, you know what, you're just not yourself right now. And she goes over to him and she apologizes. And he says something to the effect of, every day there is something that I want, but I cannot have. And I have to live with that the rest of my life. And you have the opposite. Every day there is something that you have to take that you do not want. And it was, I don't know why I found that to be so helpful. I think it was the synergy of those two things. It was you wouldn't deny a diabetic their insulin, and you don't have to want it, but you know that you need it. And it was just a reframing of I remember the first time I took the pills, I put them in my hand and I looked at it, and this voice said, I feel so weak having to do this. And immediately the voice I've learned in my head that is much quieter but much stronger and is usually the right one said, no, this is one of the strongest things that you have ever done. This is how you take back your strength and your power. And I got really lucky in that the medication worked for me right away, basically, and was very, very helpful. So I guess I'm saying all of that to say, don't be afraid to get help, even if it feels like weakness. Don't be so locked into your ideas about who you think you are that you sacrifice who you could be. That was good. I'm proud of that one. And know that there will still be hard days, because the pills do not solve your problems. They get you back to zero. And that's a conversation that I had to have with my mother. It was a bit of a contentious conversation when it happened, because I would call her and I'd be like, I'm having a rough day. And she said, she would say, like, did you take your meds? It's like, yes, I'm still allowed to have feelings. All they do is get you back to zero. You're still going to have bad days, because that's being human. So don't feel bad when you have a bad day. I know that sounds, don't feel bad when you have a bad day. The entire point is that you have a bad day. But you mean what I know. I did not expect to talk about that tonight. Okay, let's see. We're getting are strawberries the only permanent crop in the spring? They are, okay. Oh, I need to write down. So I'm keeping track of like all of the things that we owe, right? So like I wrote down that I used 53 iridium sprinklers on this farm, for example. I'm keeping a log of the seeds in a slightly different way. Very similar, but I think I want to keep it as its own thing. So we have parsnip, 999. Carrot. I'm gonna throw away some of these ancient fruit ones, and I'll show you why I grabbed those in a second. Okay. So this area down here is for the quote-unquote permanent crops. So we're going to plant a bunch of strawberries down here. I guess that's all we're going to plant down here. We're not going to plant a lot today because it's almost quitting time. And then tomorrow we community center so we can get the greenhouse moved. Hopefully I can get stuff planted before the end of this week in this episode. Okay, I'm extending quitting time a little bit. This is going to be a long one since I did all that blabbing about mental health, but that's okay. It's important stuff. It's important stuff to talk about because our country has such an abysmal record of mental health. I mean, that's part of a big part of the crisis with the unhoused population. It's so much of it is mental health. We're going to do the strawberries today. That's the main thing we're going to do today. The only thing we're going to do today. The rest we will do tomorrow. Or the next day. Or the next day. Or the next day. What song is that? And tomorrow. Or the next day. Or the next day. Or the next day. I can't think of who it is. I feel like it's a country song. Is it Shadazy? Is it a Shadazy song? And tomorrow, or the next day, or the next day. Oh, it's going to bother me. Oh, it's really going to bother me. I can't even think of what other lyrics are around those. Oh dear, that's a problem. I'm going to think about it and I'm going to remember it at 3 a.m. Okay, bedtime. And we're going to put away the strawberry seeds because we're done with them. Ooh. Okay, and the wizard. Should I do that first? Okay. Let's do, oh God, I don't remember. I know it's this one where we need that. So I plant an ancient fruit seed. This is gonna be annoying. I'm gonna go ahead and plant all rice here and we'll use that as the marker for what the water doesn't reach. So I'm planting ancient fruit to mark where the water doesn't reach, as I just said. We'll do that and then we'll go talk to the wizard. So grateful the hoe doesn't dig up sprinklers anymore. Dun, 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 dun. Rice. Why don't you just use some rice? That's a Margaret Cho joke, but I'm not going to do the accent because she's quoting her Korean mother. And I do not feel comfortable doing that. There was a time I might have, but I was young and dumb. That's the thing about like all these people. They're like, you can't say anything anymore. It's like you can learn. You can learn that things are, maybe not okay, that you once thought were okay, and that's fine. I also don't think that it's like you can't joke about anything. Like, yeah, you can. It just has to be funny. You can joke about anything if it's funny. And that is a bit subjective sometimes, but a lot of the time what people are saying, like, oh, you can't joke about this anymore. It's like, well, if you were funny, maybe you could. The jokes you're trying to make are not funny. I don't know. What do I know? Like I said, nobody knows what they're doing. Okay, we'll plant these. And then the rest of it is all just the rest of this crop. The rest of it is the rest of it. Duh. So I just Googled the Shadaisy song that I was like, it might be that one, but I don't think it is. And it's not. Tomorrow, or the next day, or the next day, or the next day. Skipping this. Bye. To the community center. Should I get spring onion? Dandelion. Are you kidding me? Does it not start for a certain... No, because I've gotten it in other games. I've gotten it in other files. Why don't I have spring onion right now? I'm going to need it. You know I'm going to need it. Oh, cool. Ancient seed. That's nice. You know I'm going to need it. Need it. Since I can't get it. Did we already talk to Sebastian? Okay. Sam. No, Sebastian's... So we're romancing Sebastian on this one. Who I had never romanced before, but he grew on me. In the beta version. Okay, let's see. We have... Everywhere has the sticky bundle. Wild. Okay. Spring forage. See, I told you I need a spring onion. Oh, that makes me so angry. Okay, so let's see. We got a one freaking spring onion. I'm gonna spring onion. Always thought I'd get to sorry, but the chance has come and gone. That's not the same song. That's the song I thought. That's the song I thought it might be, but it's not. That's Supply Farm. This is... I don't know what farm that is. Ta-da! Okay, let's grab all of these rewards. Ooh, and I forgot I can take off 2 of my quality sprinklers. We do lack that. Ooh. We are the Junimos, keeper of the forest. What time is it? I just got a new watch. I haven't had a watch in years. Okay, let's see what other bundles we have here on this farm. Let's see. Okay, so back to our bundle page, our community center page. All right. Tomorrow we can move the greenhouse. But today we shall continue planting. Dum dum ba dum dum ba do 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 bum ba do da dum da ba do 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 do. Gonna throw all of this in here. We're gonna get, let's see, how am I doing this? Rhubarb takes the longest, followed by the cauliflower. Yep. That's different, so we're not gonna put those yet. 6 days. I always think the kale takes longer than the potatoes, but it doesn't. Those take 4 days, these take 3 days. Garlic takes 4. Carrots take 3. Okay, perfect. I think I'm done with those, though. Okay, cool. Here we're going to... Maybe I'm not done with all these. I think this reaches everywhere, though. I think this one corner is the only place that the water does not reach on this spot. Yep. Yep. Okay. So this is the rest of this is all rice all the time. Okay, cool. So now we plant. We plant. So here's how the rest of this is going to go. I am going to go ahead and work. You know what? We're going to extend until 7 tonight. Here's how the rest of this goes. We are going to kind of evenly distribute our seeds. We're going to do, so we're going to get rid of all of the, we're going to do rhubarb seeds till we get hit. We're going to do like 50 seeds at a time of each plant. Starting with the ones that take the longest. So like this will take until we have 950. Except now, to get the cauliflower to 950, we have to take this down to 900. So we're going to plant 100 rhubarb, 99 technically. And then we'll switch to cauliflower and we'll take that down to 950 and so on and so forth. I guess really I should go ahead and get rid of the what do you call it? The carrot and parsnips I have. I am going to do that real quick actually. Yep, okay. Now back to here. Back to our regularly scheduled program. I should have put them in a different patch. It's going to bother me. It's fine. The layout always ends up bothering me. Because if I try to do patches for each individual thing, it becomes too unwieldy if I do it that way. Probably wouldn't if I just would stick to it, but I'm not doing that. I used to do 25 at a time, and that spread things out a little bit too much. Oops. I went too far. Oh no, I went too far. Oh well. While you're at it, make me the special. And hold the gravy. 10 points if you guess the movie. Okay, and right back out and into it. This, being able to move sideways while you charge this up, is one of the best things about this update. Have to remember to go to Robin's today. Okay, so this we're taking down to 850. Oh, I don't like that I did that. I should have kept it all in this one patch. Oh, crap. Oh, I hate that I just did that to myself. Why did I do that? I could just plant all rhubarb all the time until the time is out. I know there's 1,000 ways to do this. This is just the way I like to do it. And maybe it's dumb, but I don't care. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-do. Okay, kale to 950. I think we're gonna go to Robin's at noon. I tried to go on another file and she was gone. Let's go now. Let's go whilst we think about it. Grab a leek on the way. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, I literally just want to move my greenhouse. That's all I want. I don't want anything else from you, Robin. I just want to move this greenhouse. I simply want to move it back here Can't move it there? I don't know why. I don't know why you won't let me move it there. Because it seems perfectly innocuous to me. But that's your business, I suppose. Don't know why I slipped into that accent. It seemed to fit. Seemed fitting at the time. We're not going to get everything planted today. It'll just have to be at the start of the next episode. That's fine. That's okay. I need the flooring. I need to finish the flooring. Can we do it with what's left? We just got to go up here and right here and here and here. Whoo! I'm going to go ahead and put some here too, just because I can. And you know what? It looks weird. Oh! Oh! It's fine. It's fine, he said, trying to convince himself. Okay. Hey, look at that. That's nice. I like when things work out like that. You know, the other way I could have done this, I could have taken the carrots down to 950, and then I could have gone in reverse. Because I'm pretty sure I have enough plottage. I'll have you know, I could have frozen time to do all of this in the right amount, and to do all of this on day one, and I didn't. Let the record show that I am doing this part honestly. Oh, perfect. Okay. La da 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 da. Oh, one too far. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Just making it up as we go. You know, like I said earlier in the video. It's okay. Shh. Shh. Would you like some potatoes? You can boil them or mash them or stick them in a stew. Oh, the other thing we got to do the green beans. That's what all those single square plots along the edge are. That's for trellis crops. So that it's out of the way and they're not as annoying. Not these ones in front of the greenhouse. I'm hesitant to say this because it'll happen as soon as I point it out, but the fact that I haven't put one seed on the other side there, the couple of times that it has happened in the layout, is astounding to me. What is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Thursday. Oh, I teach tomorrow. If you don't know, I teach music lessons, both online and in Los Angeles. So if you out there are in the market for somebody to teach you how to play or to be better at the violin, the viola, singing, voice, or the piano, or just general music theory, I am available. Go to thatkjateaches.com for more information. Ooh, okay, I said I was going to go to 7. I guess we'll do this last bit, this last stretch of planting, and then we'll call it an evening. Oh, I just love the way things line up, don't you? Oh, and it's perfect because this is going to be green beans. Potatoes. One singular potato in this little bitty patch. One thrilling little tuber in the middle of parsnips. Oop. I keep going over. Bob Barker would not be happy with me. If you get that joke. You're old. I hate to break it to you. If you understand a Bob Barker joke, you're probably old. I don't think the kids even know who Bob Barker is. Do the kids even know what Price is Right is? Do the kids stay at home and watch Price is Right whenever they are ill? Because that's what we used to do. Used to be the best part of being ill. Watching Price is Right. Should I have made a path here? Probably. Oh, 10:30. Oh, it's way past quitting time. Oh dear, I should have known it when it got so dark. Scarecrows. We need scarecrows. If I wake up in the morning and there are crows everywhere, well, we're going to find out on the next episode, because that is the end of the week. So thank you for joining me for this lovely video and my babblings about mental health and all that stuff. So yeah, it's okay to ask for help. Nobody knows what they're doing. We're all making it up. And yeah, have a wonderful day or night or evening or morning or whatever it is, wherever you are. And subscribe and like the video. I'd appreciate that. And if you want to follow me places, that KJ Bell, everywhere you can find me. And until the next one, love you, like ya. Bye.